All right, let's do this. Best part, we haven't even gotten to the deadline yet, as Carter Hart loses, which means Matt Murray is right back in goal. Is Matt Murray going to take over as our starter? He might. He might. We win 7-2. I was going to say we add Drew Doughty and immediately start losing. Drew Doughty has his leg kicked out of his leg. He's out for a couple of days with an injury. Bring back the Berglund. So as of February 1st, we are 36-8-4. We are the best team in the NHL. Despite the fact that I wasn't able to keep Austin Matthews. This is the best. Let's get Carter Hart back in here. He beats the Islanders. Wonderful. We won't check February because, again, it'll be a short month in terms of games. So we'll check March 1st in terms of updated stats from around the league. Drew Doughty's back in. And we sim to the 13th. Still the best team in the league. Holy back-to-backs, Batman. Hey, have a week off and then have 2 straight back-to-backs. Enjoy. Get Matt Murray in against Minnesota. We lose. What about against Edmonton? Back-to-back losses for Matt Murray. Rarity this year. Still has a 9-18. It's not bad. Cat a hat against the Rangers. Wins it. We are 13 points clear of the Penguins. No longer. Make that 11 points clear. Capitals. We lose. Shitbag franchise. We win. Nashville, we win. Adam Pelech was apparently roughed up. Against the Avalanche, we win again. So March 1st, deadline's got to be on like the 7th or the 8th. Or the 9th. Okay. Let's take a look around the league. In terms of the teams, we are 43-11-4. We are the best. The Rangers and the Canes are also in a playoff spot right now. The Islanders and Blue Jackets suck. Oh, they suck. Helly! Helly. Thank you for the gifted Helly. It's good to see you back. Thank you for supporting my face. My face appreciates it. And this hair that might get dyed for a charity stream. Still sorting out those details. More info soon. In the Atlantic, it's Ottawa, Tampa, Toronto, Florida has the other wild card spot. The Habs are habbing again. Indiana, hello to you. Minnesota, Colorado, Arizona, and Winnipeg in the playoffs. The shitbags are shitbagging. And in the Pacific, Anaheim, Vancouver, and Edmonton, the San Jose Sharks are also horrible. The M&M dye job. I'll let, if it happens, you guys will get to decide the color, let's be honest. It'll probably end up being bright pink. In terms of the team, Farabee leading the way, but Tkachuk and Rossi, that top line, is doing pretty well, let's be honest. We're missing an Austin Matthews, but Tarasenko's having a pretty damn good year. Shout out to Ender for the $5. It'll be 21 in a week. What is time? I don't want to grow old. Yes, you do. You do want to grow old. Growing old is a privilege, sir. Never be like, ah, man, the thought of growing old kind of sucks. View it as an exciting opportunity that some people don't get the luxury to get. View it that way. Otherwise, let's go call up Satan or Jesus. And I have a friend or two that I could trade for you to bring them back. And that'd be great. Too real for you? Enjoy getting old, fucker. Anyway. Looking at this team, we're not doing that bad. Jesus, dude. Well, he wants to meme. I'm going to bring it to a reality point here. Fuck you. Anyway, shout out to Drew Doughty. How has Drew done since he's gotten here? 7 points in 11 games. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. This defense has been pretty good. Pelech is, he's only a +4. Goalie-wise, 9-19 and a 9-18. So basically the goaltending hasn't been able to maintain that stellar start. Matt Boldy. Austin Matthews. Just hold in those tears. Fuck you, Austin. Ovechkin, Kucherov, McKinnon, Gensel, Burakovsky, Connor, and Braden Point. Goal scoring king right now is Ovi. 932 goals for Mr. Ovechkin. Connor Aho, who also said no to coming here. Oh, God. Shout out to Pelletier for the Calgary Flames. He's crushing it. Defensively, Hedman's a beast. Shabbat's a beast. Makar's a beast. Fox is a beast. But Matt Fox has slipped up a little bit here. 22 goals now for Roman Josi. In goal, the winningest, or it was Gustafsson, and the highest save percentage also still belongs to Gus. Damn. Rookie race, 43 points for Akil Thomas. Bobby Brink is now in second. Shout out to 32 points, but minus 32, Joachim Kamel. Damn. So many guys in that rookie conversation that were on our team. Oh, it's beautiful. And brutal. Brutal? Sure. In terms of the team, we have not seen a value bounce back, have we? Have we? No, Velarde has no value whatsoever still. That's a shame. That's a shame. It'll be tough to move. Are there any teams? Hey, Pittsburgh, you want to trade Austin Matthews? No? Okay. Are there any teams that have a player like Austin Matthews on the trade block? That'd be neat. Again, so I could totally risk it. Shout out to Nate Danielson. Would love to pick him up. It's not going to happen. Oh, my nose is killing me right now. Shout out to Yanni Gord. Max Domi. Ooh, Gord's on an expiring deal. I don't really see how we'd bring... He's a second-line center. He's a second-line center. He can pass the puck like it's nobody's business. That's a big risk, though, to get rid of Forster. That'd be a big, big risk to get rid of Forster. For a player like Yanni Gord, we gotta aim... and we gotta aim higher than that. Same as Bushnevich and Foligno. Let's see. I mean, technically, we could pick up a second line forward. Technically. Second line winger. Maybe move on from Oscar Olesen in the process. We'll keep that in mind as we get closer to the deadline. But I do want to keep taking a look. Yanni Gord could be that guy. Bushnevich and Foligno, both defensive forwards. Toronto doesn't have any... Toronto still has Mitch Marner if they wanted to get rid of him. Caps are still trying to just blow their damn team up. Morrissey, Dumba's already back on the trade block. We could get the other Lucius. Vander Kane's out there. LOL no. Gus Nyquist. Wow, Calgary never ended up coming to terms with Dylan Strome. Man, Dylan Strome has had a rough couple of years in this sim. He has had a rough couple of years. Honestly, do we want to go RFA hunting again? He has a bit too much value, though, still. Wheels, if you're talking about playing this video game, LOL never. About time to take a year off to be able to fucking rebuild it from the ground up, I'll consider it. In terms of watching a game in person together, I mean, if I take the old trip to Calgary to visit Crash Andrews, we'll have to make something happen if I'm ever in that neck of the woods. I would not mind a summer trip to Calgary. Has the third Strome come back? Oh no, he was still Shadow Round. He was still Shadow Round. Philip Danault. Well, so far, there's not a ton out there that's interesting to acquire. Philip Forsberg's back on the block. Poor Philip Forsberg. It's not hockey in Calgary in the summer. Well, that's fair, but I'm not going to Calgary in the fucking winter. So when will we hit a game together? Probably never. It's cold enough here as it is. I don't need fucking Albertan cold. Anders Lee, if we wanted a good net front presence. Paulie, what's going on? Brock Nelson. Ryan O'Reilly's down to a third liner still. Yeah, there's really nobody we can go out and get right now. One of the mildest winter cities in Canada. Yeah, I believe you. Let's keep simming here. The team is the team until we get to the actual deadline, and we'll see if there's a team that changes their mind and does something stupid. Stupid. Matt Murray. What do we got? What do we got? A loss for Matt Murray. We'll keep him in, though, for the next few games because of back-to-backs. So San Jose, we'll never know. We'll list ourselves as buyers, and let's see what happens at Ye Olde Trade Deadline, where Neil Pionk is the best available. If I didn't acquire Drew... Ooh, Matt Barzal. And Yanni Gord's still out there. If I didn't acquire Drew Doughty, we would totally go for Neil Pionk. But I did acquire Drew Doughty. Yeah, he doesn't fit. Well, Drew Doughty is going to have to do instead of Neil Pionk. Matt Barzal, we got a deal here for the Minnesota Wild. The first, Cohen Zimmerman, a prospect for Nazem Kadri and Seth Jones. Oh, good for the shitbags. They got rid of Seth Jones. Matt Barzal can only play center, but he is the number one. Ooh, he is the number one center, though. Great offensive awareness. Oh, boy. Would I be willing to trade Forster or Rossi for Matt Barzal? 20 goals for Forster. Vancouver acquires Ilya Lyubushkin from the Blues. Especially expiring contract, Matt Barzal. Yanni Gord could be that second liner I was looking for. Bushnevich, O'Reilly, Foligno, Timo Meier. Timo Meier or Yanni Gord? Timo Meier has a $10.7 million extension. LOL no. Yanni Gord did not have such an extension. What a pickup he would be. Travis Sanheim all of a sudden is on the market. Really? Really? Toronto's made a deal. First and Joe Wall for Connor Clifton, a fifth and a sixth. Jesus. Sanheim's currently in a top 4 role. I don't think I have space for him. I don't think I do. Based off of our left defenseman, which is Provorov and now Pelech. Make the argument of moving Pelech out, but we'll stick with him. We'll stick with him. I mean, what would the option be for Sanheim? Rossi and a first. LOL no. What's the option for Barzal? Doughty and a first. Hey. Hey, Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty. Klingberg just got moved. Ah, Pionk's off the market already? Fucking what? Well, if we were then to move Drew Doughty, I'd have to side for... Well, yeah, fuck no. It's just not going to work. All right. Well, Drew Doughty stays. I mean, Crash, you never said I couldn't trade him. I think Yanni Gord's our best bet. Chicago makes another deal. They get the goalie that I once had. The goalie that I traded for Doughty. So if I were to go after Yanni Gourde, it would probably end up being Olofsson that I'd like to move on from. Like, he's fine, but at the same time, we can improve. Because Zook's down to a third line, Saad's down to a third line. Zach Hyman's been traded to the Sharks, for God's sakes. What's the deal they want for Yanni Gourde? Rossi and Lundmark, Farabee, Kachuk, Pelech or Lundmark. You guys are out of your fucking minds. Lundmark's a pretty solid prospect. Instead of that, let's be smart. You can have a roster player now in Olofsson. And a prospect. They're on crack. Well done. Just take the deal. Take the deal. Come on now. You fucking joking me? That's such a good trade. I won't give you Chaz Lucius because he's honestly looking pretty good. But you also take Tuomawa. Now you'd have too many skaters. Yeah, of course you would. Casey Cizikas just got dealt to Dallas. Have anybody else you want to get rid of? Hey, we can bring back playoff hero Kevin Hayes. Who says no? Max Domi is out there. I wouldn't even be able to play him. I'd have to flip him. Jake McCabe's the top four. They're trying to move on from... Jesus, they are trying to get rid of everybody. They are trying to get rid of everybody. What if I take on Brett Connolly's horrible contract? Will you do it now? Quite far off. Well, I'm guessing Olofsson's gonna stay. Looks like Olofsson's gonna stay. I don't know how much more I'm willing to give up for Yanni Gourde as a rental. They are pushing their luck. Will you take this man? How would you like a Barlow? Bar's pretty low for us to be able to get this trade done. How about our own second? A bit off. Bite me. There. How's that? I should have told you. Just take the trade. Oh my God. Fine, take Marshall. A lot for a rental, but damn it, we're going all in. We've basically turned this into a fucking Vegas franchise. Yanni Gourde, welcome to Philadelphia. You fit best for this team. There's basically nobody else that fits the team for what we can really look to do here. I do still want to trade away Gabe Velarde, even if there's no value there. For you. Shout out to, I'm going to go with Zed. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Velarde still has no value. Great. Let's trade him for Patrick Kane. Yeah, no. You know, I don't even care. Go to San Jose. Go back to California. It's where you belong. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I don't think we have anything else left to do here. I think we're fine. This weird team that keeps getting more and more strange by the day is ready to go. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. The hell even are we? Shouldn't be a shark. You shouldn't be a shark. Did you ever think about that? Maybe you shouldn't be a shark. All right, we're done. We already traded for Pelech. We already traded for the Doughty. John Klingberg ends up being in Florida, which will probably happen, for God's. Mantha goes to the Ducks. Andreas Athanasiou, who scored a winning goal against the Bruins tonight in overtime. Fuck you. Have fun in the minors. Have fun in the minors. Son of a bitch. All right. So this team then, after the acquisition of one Yanni Gourde. Oh, Victor, you did so well. I've betrayed you. You should be okay. You should be okay. So let's go best lines. It'll be Yanni Gourde on the second line with Tarasenko and Tyson Forster. Lickshall needs to come out of the lineup for the Katkinson. We'll be with Clark and Legare. Then we'll have Zook. Let's go Saad, Brink, and Zuccarello. We have rebounded quite well. And then Tougie 2.0 looks back at your roster and complaining about Berglund's in the mind. No, I mean Berglund's a depth defenseman. He's technically a minor league defenseman. I'm playing him above his role. He's just played well. I follow the rules, unlike the AI. I treat my players with at least some respect. Fuck. Yeah, that's right, Cody. You take that back. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I treat my players with respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Sock it to me. I need a depth forward now, though. That's right, free agency's off. Well, shit. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's finish up this regular season. I don't know if we'll do the playoffs tonight. Nick Dowd is on waivers, and he's a fourth liner, so I'm not going to claim him. We'll play a washing machine, and we will lose 6-1. Welcome to Philadelphia, Yanni Gourde. Gourde, damn. Is that a rough start to your time here? We beat Detroit. I just accidentally claimed Josh Mahora. I feel like that happens once a franchise mode. It's always Josh Mahora. I thought you were going to check the lines. You really want me to sit here and look at the AI lines? Do you want me to never play this game again? Nobody needs that in their life right now. Look at how bad the AI are with building their team. Mahora's a depth defenseman, so it's perfectly fine that we claimed him. Beautiful. Toronto. We lose again. Boy, we're losing all of a sudden. I blame Yanni Gourde. I blame Yanni Gourde. All of a sudden, we are losing hockey games. Ryan Ellis hurts his shoulder. We do win. You need a depth forward. We didn't, though, at all. That's like the last thing that we needed. The last thing we needed was a depth forward. All right, well, the good thing is Berglund is a righty. He gets to play top D, which is fine by me. Let's Boy, we are losing all of the games now all of a sudden. As is tradition, if you have a great team, they will try their best to piss it away in terms of the President's Trophy or a division title. They will try their best. We finally win our 50th of the year. We've already clinched our playoff spot. And the Penguins are now right fucking behind us. We had like a 10-point lead. Now here they are trying to take my top spot. This is some bullshit. Ryan Ellis, get back in here. Nashville, we win. Alex Martinez. Expiring. We'll take Martinez. Why not? We'll take Martinez as well. That AHL defense. Oh, that AHL defense, by the way. I don't give a fuck if the forwards, if the defense ends up playing it forward. I don't give a damn. We got Mahura, Martinez, Lehigh Valley's going all the way, baby. All the way. We beat Calgary. Still haven't clinched the division. We play Seattle. We lose to Seattle. Montreal. We win. And clinch the division. Who needs Austin Matthews or Sebastian Aho? We can clinch the division anyway. Somehow. Even though Carter Hart's down to a 9. Boy, these two goalies have just progressively gotten worse. Curtis Lazar. The laser beam. We'll claim him too. All the waiver pickups. As we keep losing games. We do beat the Bruins. We play the Islanders, we lose, and our final game of the season, it'll be going for win number 56, is against Ottawa. Ottawa, Canada. Alright, shout out to Brett Connolly being on that fucking team now. Curtis Lazar. Alright. Well, the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to... oh my god, the Atlantic. Well, we're definitely not going to win the President's Trophy, which might be a positive. We do lose to Ottawa, but we maintain... wow, we sucked down the stretch. We do maintain, of course, the division title win at 55-21-6. We will be taking on somebody. The Penguins will play the Rangers. The Hurricanes on 90 points will play the Senators, which means we get to play the 101-point Panthers, and the Leafs play the Lightning. I get to play the Panthers in round 1 after winning my division. Boy, that's a favorable matchup. In the Central, you have Arizona and Minnesota. Winnipeg on 98 points will play the Ducks. The Avs will play the Flames, and the Oilers will play the Canucks. So we were the third best team in the NHL, and we still have to play a team that finished with over 100 points. 11 teams had at least 101 points. Holy shit. That might be the least amount of parity I've ever seen in a season. Wow. That is absolutely brutal. Jesus. God damn. Nighthawk, how are you? In terms of the team, Brady Tkachuk led the way on 77 points. I mean, you can't really ask for too much more. He's not Austin Matthews, but he doesn't have to be. He's Brady Tkachuk, and that's okay. Farabee, 72 points. A little bit disappointing. That's a little, I think Philip Forsberg might have done better. Yanni Gord. It's all right. We pay Yanni for the playoffs. It's okay. We got Yanni for the playoffs. Tarasenko, 66 points, 65 for Rossi, 55 for Forster, 50 for Zook, 47 for Brinker. Sod on 39, the Katkinson on 27. Honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. Defensively, 59 points for Ellis, Drew Doughty. Crash, I'm trading him at the end of the season. I'm trading him at the end of the season. You never said, oh, no, you can't trade him. I'm trading him at the end of the season. Trash bag. Provorov on 35 points. He and Pelech worked so poorly together, it's not even funny. Fucking hell. At least Brody and Dylan are okay. And then goalie-wise, sweet Christ. Alright, if he doesn't retire. Fucking here's hoping. Nathan McKinnon, top player in the league in terms of points with 112. Somehow, with all that ridiculousness in terms of the points, only one player broke 100 points. Matthews on 98 with only 50 goals. Boldy, best player in the world, Jason Robertson. Rantanen and Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard was up there. Kucherov, point, and Kyle Connor. For goal scoring, it was McKinnon, Aho, Matthews, Connor, all over 50. Ovechkin now resides at 936. Bedard, Zibanejad, Ehlers, Kreider, Kucherov, all over 40. Yeah, Bedard did get his X Factors back. Imagine that. 97 points for Hedman, 95 for Makar, 91 for Shabbat, 85 for Sandin, 80 for Bouchard, 80 for Fox. 33 goals for Zach Werenski, 31 for Chychrun, and 30 for Yossi. In goal, 45 wins for Philip Gustafsson, 10 shutouts for Tristan Jarry, and the Vezina is likely going to go to Gustafsson. Maybe an outside shout for Gibson, Vasilevsky, Shesterkin. And the rookie race is close. It was Akil Thomas for most of the year, and it will still likely be him because of a minus 33 to Joachim Kamel. Fabian Lachelle also up there. Bobby Brink finished with more points than Jay O'Brien, so I made the right choice. We don't have to talk about Slavkovsky at all. We don't have to talk about him. Never once ever. Ever, why would we do such a thing? So, let's make it official. In the playoffs. Oh, wow, we didn't boost team chemistry. What a shitty goal. The Floridia Panthers. God help me.